In a world weighed down by hardship and injustice, the story of Imam Mahdi stands as a beacon of hope. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, promised that a time of true justice and peace will come. The Mahdi's prophecy reminds us that Allah's plan is perfect, and even in darkness, dawn is certain. This belief strengthens our faith, connecting our struggles today to a future of divine victory. It teaches us to never lose hope in Allah's mercy, no matter how difficult life becomes. For young Muslims, the Mahdi's story offers purpose and a vision that justice, compassion, and truth will one day prevail. Learning about Imam Mahdi is not just academic, it's a spiritual journey that fills us with optimism and resilience. By holding on to this hope, we face our trials with courage, knowing Allah's promise of a just world will be fulfilled. The Prophet's hadiths describe a world of turmoil and injustice before Imam Mahdi's arrival. Corrupt rulers, widening inequality, and rampant conflict will cause widespread suffering. The Muslim Ummah will be divided, weakened by internal strife and loss of unity. Morality will decline, sins will be public, and ignorance of the faith will spread. True scholars will be rare, and many will distort Islam for personal gain. This era will test believers, separating the sincere from the false. Out of this darkness, Allah will send the Mahdi in response to the prayers of the oppressed. His arrival will fulfill the promise to replace tyranny with justice and equity. The Prophet, peace be upon him, gave us clear signs to recognize the Mahdi. He will be a descendant of the Prophet through Fatima, named Muhammad ibn Abdullah. His appearance, a broad forehead and a prominent slightly curved nose. Most importantly, his character will mirror the Prophet's, pious, just, and compassionate. The Mahdi is not a new prophet, but a reviver of Islam, ruling by the Quran and Sunnah. He will unite Muslims, correct religious distortions, and lead with humility. Reluctant to accept leadership, he will be chosen by Allah and the believers. Guided by divine support, he will end tyranny and usher in an era of peace. Before the Mahdi appears, a series of signs will alert believers. Minor signs like widespread ignorance, open sin, and global turmoil have already emerged. Specific signs include the Euphrates revealing a mountain of gold, sparking deadly conflict. An army with black flags from the east will rise to support the Mahdi. Political chaos in Arabia, especially after a ruler's death, will create a power vacuum. The Mahdi, living in Medina, will flee to Makkah to avoid leadership. A miraculous event, a celestial call in Ramadan, and the earth swallowing an army sent against him. These signs will confirm his identity, drawing righteous believers to pledge allegiance. Imam Mahdi's leadership begins with a historic pledge at the Kaaba. Fleeing turmoil, he seeks refuge in Makkah, living in obscurity. Righteous scholars and believers, recognizing the signs, search for him. They find him between the Black Stone and the Station of Ibrahim, urging him to accept their pledge. Reluctant, he initially refuses, but the believers persist, knowing he is chosen by Allah. He finally accepts, with 313 people, mirroring the Battle of Badr, pledging allegiance. News spreads rapidly, uniting Muslims worldwide under his leadership. Armies and believers from across the globe rally to his cause. The Kaaba becomes the center of a new era of unity and justice. With the pledge, Imam Mahdi's mission to restore justice begins. He will confront corrupt rulers and oppressive regimes, facing fierce opposition. Despite overwhelming odds, Allah grants him victory in battle after battle. His rule brings absolute justice. Wealth is shared, poverty vanishes, and peace prevails. The earth flourishes and people live in security and abundance. He revives the pure Sunnah, correcting religious misconceptions and uniting believers. His era is a golden age, preparing the world for even greater events. Under his leadership, the word of Allah is supreme, and the Ummah stands united. Imam Mahdi's era of peace sets the stage for humanity's greatest trial, the emergence of the Dajjal, the Antichrist. The Dajjal will deceive many with false miracles and global influence, testing the faith of believers. Imam Mahdi will lead the faithful against this threat, but the trial will be severe. At the height of this crisis, Allah will send Prophet Isa, Jesus, peace be upon him, who will descend in Damascus. Isa will pray behind Imam Mahdi, affirming the finality of Prophet Muhammad's message. Together they will defeat the Dajjal, ending his reign of deception. A true golden age follows peace, abundance and harmony fill the earth. All hearts are united and the world embraces justice and faith. This era fulfills Allah's promise, inspiring us to strengthen our faith and hope for a just future.